Welcome everyone to this video. In this video I'll be showing you how to download the modded version of My Mini Mart, in which you can get free unlimited money and a free store mod. And the best part about this modded version is that it is downloadable and compatible with both Android and iOS devices, and that means it doesn't matter whichever device you're using. All you have to do is just follow the steps I'll be showing you in the later part of this video, and by following them correctly, you will be able to get this modded version of this game downloaded into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices. And the best part about this modded version is that, like I just said, let me just rephrase it. I'm emphasizing it because many of you might be thinking that I'm just making this video for iOS users because I'm using an iPhone, but this video is actually for both Android and iOS users, and that is because this modded version is downloadable and compatible with both Android and iOS devices, and I believe it's the third time I've said this. And by now, you should understand that this video is for both Android and iOS users, so just ignore the type of device I'm using, because in the later part of this video I'll be showing you some steps, and those steps are conducted in the exact same way on both Android and iOS devices. And as you can see, I'm in the store of this game, and all these different packages of money are costing me $0, and that means I don't have to pay a single penny to purchase these packages of money. However, if this had been the normal version of this game, I would have to pay real money, since money is the primary currency of this game. And however, in this modded version, I don't have to pay a single penny because it is all for free. And the best part is that there's no certain threshold of how much money I can purchase in a certain period of time, or there's no money purchasing limit. And there's no cooling down period either, which means that I have to wait for a certain period of time before purchasing another amount of money. It is entirely infinite and totally entirely infinite. And there's no limit to how much money I can purchase in a certain period of time. The more I click, the more I get, and that's how amazing and insane it is. And this is the best part about this modded version. And in fact, for your information, this is the entire centric, I would say, concept of this modded version. This is what this modded version is all about. There's nothing else to it, because money is the primary currency. Money is the backbone of this game. And since you have the backbone of this game, or you can say the primary currency of this game in infinite amounts, you can purchase everything else for free as well. So this is how this modded version works, and it is downloadable and compatible with both Android and iOS devices. And the next step, what we'll be doing in this video is that I'll be basically taking you through the entire downloading process to make everything clear to you, so that when you're conducting this entire process on your phones, you are able to conduct it freely, independently, and quickly, because with proper knowledge, you can download this modded version in under 5 minutes into any of your iOS or Android mobile devices. And as you can see, I have about like 436,000 cash right now, even though I started with much less, which means I can just purchase as much as I want, and I can purchase millions and billions of cash no matter how much I want. And this way I can just purchase all those costly things which nobody is able to purchase quickly enough in the normal version because they're just too costly, and I can just enjoy the fun offered and entertainment offered by this game, and I can just basically live up to the full potential of entertainment this game can offer with this modded version. And momentarily what I'll be doing is that I'll be deleting this game from my phone, so that by the end of this video I will take you through the downloading process, and by the end of this video I will have this game downloaded in my iPhone once again. And this will make the entire downloading process much more clear to you, and in fact will be crystal clear, and I'll show you the entire process transparently and show you all the tiny bits of settings you need to do before getting started with the downloading. It's all simple, quick, and easy, and watch this video till the end so that you can have proper knowledge of downloading this game into any of your iOS or Android devices. This is the My Mini Mart Plus Plus, the modded version of My Mini Mart, and as promised, I will be deleting this game from my phone right now, and let me just do it. So here we go. Boom. Now firstly, locate and open the settings of your phone on either of your Android and iOS devices. Locate and open the settings. Step number 1 is go down to your battery settings and make sure all the power saving mods on either of your Android and iOS devices have been turned off. This is step number 1, which is for both Android and iOS devices. Now, make sure all power saving mods are turned off. This is the first step. Step number 2 is that you have to go back down to your browser settings and go to its privacy and security section and make sure all cookies have been unblocked by turning off the option that says block all cookies. Otherwise, your downloading process will be affected. This is step number 2, which is for both Android and iOS devices. Once that's done, move on to step number 3, and that is go back up to your general settings above control center, go to your background app refresh, and make sure it is on Wi-Fi and cellular data and on nothing else. This is the third step, and this is only for iOS users. If you're an Android user, skip this step because there's no background app refresh in Android devices. Once this is done, once these 3 adjustments in your iOS devices and 2 adjustments in your Android devices have been made, close your settings and hit open the browser for which all the cookies have been unblocked, and in my case, it's the Safari. In the search engine bar, type this in carefully and correctly, abbox.live. There we go. Type this in carefully and correctly, and click search. And a list of modded games and apps will appear right in front of you this way along with their respective statuses, and this list is pretty extensive and long. And if you're lucky enough like me, you can find it. There you go, I just found it. My Mini Mart Plus Plus, it says free store mod, unlimited money. So if it's signed or not wrote, just click on it and go to the next page and start the injection process by clicking here. And remember, there is no need for jailbreaking and rooting over here. It's as simple and straightforward as I'm showing you it is. And the only reason I have fast forwarded the video over here is to make it short, because the injection process may take up to a few seconds in most cases. However, in some cases it may take up to a minute or 2, but that's no problem at all. Once that's done, we'll be moving on to the last step, which is going to be the simplest step of this entire process. Well, it's the last one and it's the easiest one as well. Over here you have to install 2 apps from the list below and follow the instructions to complete the injection process. So, out of all these instructions, you have to complete 2, and definitely I'll be completing 2 easiest of all the instructions. And my first one is going to be PointsBet Sportsbook. I have to install it and run it for 30 seconds. And these apps are downloaded from the official store, so they're 100% safe to use. And although they instructed me to run it for 30 seconds, I will run it for 40 to 50 seconds to be on the safe side, and would recommend you guys to do the same as well. However, you might not notice it because the video has been fast forwarded to make it short, and rightfully so. I've completed my instruction number 1. I'll close it and head back to the list to start off my instruction number 2 and wrap up the entire downloading process and get the game downloaded. My instruction number 2 is going to be iHeartRadio. I have to install it and run it for 30 seconds, but again, I will run it for 40 to 50 seconds to be on the safe side. And there we go. So once your contents have been downloaded, in this case, more precisely, your modded version of this game, My Mini Mart, has been downloaded, you may delete these extra apps to optimize your storage, and once you've completed both your instructions, simply close everything and return to your homepage, and you'll notice that your My Mini Mart Plus Plus will have been downloaded just the way it has been downloaded over here for me in these 2 simple steps. So I hope you liked the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a big thumbs up, share this video, and I'll see you next time in another cool video with another cool game, app, or modded version. Until then, take care of one another and enjoy. Cheers.